Not the strongest week of football predictions for me, but hey, what can you do? Sometimes you got bad weeks, sometimes you got good weeks, and this week was a bad week. Hello everyone, welcome back to Just Jake Reviews, where I review albums, movies, and sports games, and today we are back with NFL Week 8 predictions. Short week, the shortest week of the NFL season, only 13 games played today, or played this week. 6 teams on a bye. Those bye teams were the Cardinals, Lions, Jaguars, Raiders, Rams, and Seahawks. And yeah, my record this week was 7-6. 7-6. It might seem like I'm not even trying anymore, but trust me, it's just this year. This year is impossible. This season is impossible to predict games because it's been a wild season. Yeah, let's not waste any more time and let's get right into these predictions. So, 3, 2, 1, go. I didn't watch this game really at all because I was working last Thursday, but man, Vikings, something's wrong. Something's wrong with this team. Glad the Chargers won. Chargers needed this win. I'm glad I won a Thursday game for once. Chargers needed this win. They're wearing the blue jerseys, so they're better than the yellow. And this is a much-needed win for Herbert. Justin Herbert and the Chargers must-needed win after dealing with a bit of a slump. Yeah, this Vikings team, wow. And Carson Wentz is officially out for the season. So JJ might play next week, or it's going to be Brosmer. The hell's his name? I don't know what his name is. But yeah, good win Chargers. And Vikings, that's an issue. Oh my God, I got so screwed with this game. This game really screwed me, and I'll tell you why. ESPN had the Ravens favored. I think it was 4.5, 5.5, so not the biggest spread, but not the lowest spread. Everyone and their mother thought Lamar Jackson was playing, right? Everyone was like, oh, Lamar should play. Even though ESPN or Schefter or anyone, none of them said Lamar was confirmed to play. So I'm like, why is everyone thinking about this? So I was like, well, I picked the Bears no matter what. Even if Lamar was playing, I'd pick the Bears because I think that they would just catch Lamar, not really returning to be that good right away. No, they didn't play Lamar. And they didn't play Cooper Rush. No one told me that. No one told me it'd be Tyler Huntley balling his ass off versus a very downfall Bears team. This Bears team is falling off. I mean, it's the same shit we saw last year. They started, 4-2, and they lost like every game. Yeah, that better not happen this year. Well, I won't mind, but hope that doesn't happen this year. But no, I'm glad the Ravens won, I guess. I don't know if their season will be saved if Lamar comes back. Maybe he's playing next week. But yeah, even when Lamar comes back, their season is still going to be rough, but hopefully they play better. My upset was looking real good in the first quarter. Browns were up 7-6. 7-6! It was on pace to have, Drake May for it to be his worst game. He threw that interception. I was like, okay, I called that, actually. If you watch my predictions video with Nathan, I called that. So I was like, 7-6, okay. Myles Garrett, 5 sacks. That's actually illegal. And then shit just stuff happened with the Browns. Drake May is playing like he's fucking Joe Montana. Guy's the next coming of Christ. It's a lot to handle. It actually is. It's a lot to handle. We don't know. My one question for Browns fans is, when is it Shador time? Will it be Shador time soon, or are you still giving Dylan Gabriel the pass? They're on a bye next week, so that will help. Amazing win. We needed this game. Okay? The first half, I was a little worried because I was like, okay, we're only up 6-3. This game, the only thing that happened this game that made me feel confident was Andy Dalton and the Panthers still Andy Dalton fumbling the ball, Andy Dalton turning over the ball. Maybe Bryce Young's a better fit. Sorry, Carolina, but Bryce Young is probably the better fit than Andy Dalton. And the Panthers are still going to be that plain old inconsistent team where, they're 4-4 right now. They're just, they win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game. They've had a lot of ups and down games, and it's really hard to predict them to win the game. Much needed win for us, though. I'm glad we got the win off the bye. I feel really good. Ed Oliver's out for the year, which does stink. Josh Allen played all right. James Cook, 200 yards, which is fantastic. I want to get that jersey soon. Amazing game, and I will take the win. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you actually serious? I have had it with Atlanta. I've had it. I am done with the Falcons. They are officially on my hate list. That's right. Screw you, Atlanta. Since when does Bijan Robinson get 25 yards in a game? Like, what parallel universe are we living in? I don't know. There's no way the Dolphins were just this good. You guys just suck. And the fact that you beat Buffalo is hilarious. And then you do this shit. And the Panthers beat you guys with a shutout. I officially hate the Falcons. I don't know what it is. This team is not good. Kirk Cousins. Was it his fault? Maybe. Penix is better. Stop playing Kirk. I hope what we just saw was Kirk's last game. Because he can't play in the NFL ever again. And I don't want to say this Miami win helped Mike McDaniel save his job a little bit, but I don't think it did. I think you should still get rid of him. You should get rid of him last week. Tua Tagovailoa had one eye. He had freaking pink eye in this eye. His eye was like this. He had pink eye in his right eye. And he played better than he does when he has two eyes. That's the secret, maybe. If Tua wears an eye patch every single game, he will ball out. Do I feel... am I a little happy? Kind of, but I wanted to see a winless team. I always have been since I saw the Browns go 0-16 in 2017. But you got to be happy for the Jets, especially since after all the interviews where Justin Fields says that he was freaking crying in his closet, which tells you how much of a toll this puts on their mental health, like how bad the team is. Bengals, you sold. This is your fault, Bengals. You sold this game. You had this game locked and loaded. And for something happened in the second half that made you do this. Joe Flacco, not even that bad of a game. I don't know what the Jets did in the second half, but I feel like the Bengals were getting a little too confident, and yeah, this happens. And we don't know when Zach Taylor's time is done, but Zach Taylor could be fired in the offseason. How many plays did the Niners get in the first half on offense? Like 3? Every single time on red zone in the first half, I saw Texan stuff. Niners didn't play at all. The Niners were the only team in their division that played this week, and they still lost. Like, you had zero pressure, Niners. No one in your division played. You had zero pressure, and you lost. Is Houston back? I don't know. No Nico Collins, and they still won. When a team wins without their best player, that's how you know that the team is getting better. Good job, Houston. George Kittle scored. That's pretty cool. I like when George Kittle scores. I'm glad he's back. Who the hell is Woody Marks? Don't know who the hell that guy is. I feel bad for Giants fans. I really do. Not the team, Giants fans. Because y'all can't even catch a break. Malik Neighbors, then Cam Scatterboo, and now you have Jackson Dart, who's not that bad, but now he's all by himself, which that's not going to end well at all. Philly won fair and square. Saquon Barkley had a good game. What? Yes, Saquon Barkley had a good game this year, finally. That was such a relief to watch. That first touchdown run he had was beautiful. And I don't know how the Giants are going to react or feel after this, because it's not looking good for you guys anymore. And that Cam Scatterboo injury was hard to watch. There were some pretty bad flags called in that game. I see people complaining about the flags and the officiating in this game. I could totally see that, but I didn't watch the whole game. Bucks won. Cool. This is like the 1 week I don't really care about the Bucks. I mean, obviously I love the Bucks and I hope they win every single game, but it's the Saints, and this Saints team is, wow. Tyler Shuck did not play that bad this game, and I'm glad he's starting in week 9. But Tyler Shuck didn't play that bad, and I do think it's the right call for Kellen Moore to start this guy going forward. Sorry, Ratman, your time's done. But yeah, Bucks, played fine with an offense that's so injured. This win kind of felt like a relief, I guess, for the Bucks. So I'm glad they're winning. They're on a much-needed bye next week. What happened? What happened? I thought this game was not going to be close. Really. I did. I thought this game was going to be good, but I thought Dallas's offense was going to play way better than Broncos' offense. I don't know about Denver now. This is irritating. Denver's starting to get on my nerves now. I've been the biggest Broncos hater this year. They beat the Eagles. I was like, okay, then they're sucking, and now I'm like, are they a trustful team? Maybe they are. Dallas's offense couldn't get it done. I thought with the addition of bringing back CeeDee Lamb, I thought they get something done, but apparently not. This game was just an absolute beatdown. And I feel like Denver fans should actually be proud of that. Let me ask one question. Let me ask one question real quick. Is it possible if Cam Ward retires from football after his rookie year? Because I think he's thinking about it. Like, the guy might go to the front office of the Titans and be like, listen, this team is so freaking dookie that it's ruining the respect I have for the game because this team is so bad. Honestly, Cam Ward wouldn't be that bad of a call. Actually, you know what, Cam Ward? I don't care that you're a rookie this year. I'd request a trade. I would do it. I would ask for a trade. I would ask for a trade out of Tennessee. They're not going to give it to you, but I would still ask because this is unsufferable to watch. I mean, Colts 7-1. I mean, what a dominant football team. They keep winning. They keep winning. Like, they have a tough game next week versus Pittsburgh, but this team keeps winning. Oh yeah, baby. Get on the ground, Aaron Rodgers. Frick you. This game had me real scared in the first half. This game was really boring and looked like Pittsburgh's win in the first half. And then second half, we sacked Aaron Rodgers 3 times. They sacked Jordan Love 0 times. That offside call not called on Green Bay. Yes, it was bullshit. As a Packers fan, that should have been called. Don't know why they didn't call it. I'll take it, obviously. And it feels really good to see, us beat Aaron Rodgers, as this is the first time he's ever played in Green Bay in his whole career, and probably the last time. I heard something that the Steelers actually want him to play next year. I don't know if he will or not, depending on how the season ends up. But Pittsburgh's starting to fall off a little bit. They have offensive weapons, but their record is starting to slip up a little bit. They can't choke this division, but they might. When Lamar Jackson comes back, it's going to be competition for the Ravens. The Bengals are, The Browns are just the Browns. And then, Pittsburgh could slip up a little bit with this division. I think if Colts beat them next week, they're kind of in trouble. Yay. I mean, what do we expect from this game? Probably the most predictable game of the whole week. This is the most predictable game of the whole week. Of the whole season, maybe. Mariota, not good. That touchdown that they got, the 7 points they got, barely counted, so you're lucky it's not 28-0. Chiefs are back. I don't want to say that, but they're coming back a little bit. The offense is looking stronger. They play Buffalo next week, which who knows about that game. I am worried. I am worried for next week. That's going to be all for today's little Week 8 recap video. Once again, 13 games, not the most games going on. And so tomorrow we got Week 9 predictions. There will not be a guest tomorrow. Week 9 is just me. But Week 10, there's going to be a guest. So, I'll explain that tomorrow for a little bit. But thank you all for watching. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to subscribe to the channel. Getting close to 100 subs. Let's get to 90 first, though, of course. Every subscriber matters. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.